Hi guys, welcome back to the channel once again here on YouTube. Continuing on with my WWE reviews for the pay-per-views of 2009. Following on from Royal Rumble, we have No Way Out 2009. Vladimir Kozlov gracing the cover artwork there. I think, to my knowledge, this is the only time Vladimir Kozlov appeared on a WWE pay-per-view DVD cover. I could be wrong. Let me know in the comments below if I've got that wrong. He may have appeared like on one of the Royal Rumbles or something with like a really small picture of him, maybe. I don't know. But on his own, to my knowledge, this is the only time he's appeared on his own on a WWE pay-per-view cover. So, Silver Vision release, 15 certificate here in the UK. Spine, disc, and the back. So the top picture, screenshot, whatever you want to call it, we have Elimination Chamber for the WWE Championship, which has Big Show, Vladimir Kozlov, Triple H, WWE Champion Edge, Jeff Hardy, and The Undertaker. Then, just to the left there, we have Shane McMahon and Randy Orton. And below them, we have Shawn Michaels and JBL. And at the very bottom in the screenshot, for the World Heavyweight Championship Elimination Chamber match, Edge, Chris Jericho, John Cena, Rey Mysterio, Kane, and Mike Knox. Special features for this DVD, we had Todd Grisham interviews the winner of the Elimination Chamber match for the World Heavyweight Championship. We also have Raw, February 16th, 2009, unsanctioned match between Shane McMahon and Randy Orton. So we kicked things off with the Elimination Chamber match for the WWE Championship. Champion Edge defending against Triple H, The Undertaker, Jeff Hardy, Big Show, and Vladimir Kozlov. This was a really good opening chamber match, and if you didn't know the results and this was your first time watching this, obviously this is going to be spoilers as well, guys. So if you're watching this, just prepare for some spoilers from me if you've never watched this one before. But like I said, if you've gone into this never watching this, you wouldn't expect WWE Champion Edge to not only lose his championship here in this opening contest, but also being the first participant in the chamber to be eliminated. So that was quite a shocker, but it all makes sense a little later on in the pay-per-view. But yeah, so Edge eliminated first, and then we got through all the rest of the participants, and we got down to Undertaker and Triple H, and then Triple H picking up the victory, becoming WWE champion for the millionth time. I can't remember how many times he had got to at this point, but it was quite a lot. I'm sure he was in double figures by this point anyway. I'm sure you guys will let me know in the comments below, maybe. But yeah, I wanted Jeff Hardy to win this one, to be fair, to win back his championship that he lost in such a cruel manner at the Royal Rumble previous month to this. And it was a short reign, him as WWE champion. I think he needed to get it back here and keep hold of it for a little longer than he did. But unfortunately, that wasn't to be. It was Triple H yet again. Surprise, surprise, as a champion. So yeah, Edge dropped his WWE championship here. And then we went on to have, I think the next match after this was Randy Orton against Shane McMahon in a no-holds-barred match. I've lost my notes, so I'm just trying to remember off the top of my head the matches now, guys, because this was over a month ago I watched this, so I do apologise with everything that's gone on in my personal life. Please accept my apologies, guys, if I mess up on some of this as well. But anyway, as I was saying, no-holds-barred match between Shane McMahon and Randy Orton. I'm enjoying this war with Orton against the McMahon family at the moment. It's absolutely cool to watch and relive again. I had completely forgotten about it all, and it's good to go back and just watch it all through again, just to refresh my memory or fill in some gaps that I may have forgotten about or whatever at the time. But yeah, it was fun, and being a no-holds-barred match kind of even the odds in Shane McMahon's favour. That's just my own personal opinion. To stand a chance against the Viper. Otherwise, it would have been a bit of a more of a one-sided affair in Orton's favour. Again, just my opinion. I was never a big Shane McMahon fan, but he did put up a good fight, and he did like his hardcore matches a lot, or anything that involved weapons. That would also help in his favour. But that wasn't to be in this match, as Randy Orton still overcame the odds, I guess, in a way. Well, kind of, because of the weapons. But yeah, Orton picking up the victory against Shane McMahon. And yeah, good stuff. Next, I think we had... Well, I'm just going to talk about the ECW Championship match next. Sorry, guys, I can't remember if it was that or the Shawn Michaels and JBL one. But we'll go with the ECW Championship match next. So, champion Jack Swagger defending against Finlay. Good to see Finlay challenge for a world title here, especially after watching him for a few years in his WCW days when I was watching WCW back in the 90s. And he has certainly come a long way since then, and he's very over with the fans around this time, especially with Hornswoggle, which I can't remember if he was revealed to be his son at this point or if that's later this year. Again, I'm filling in blanks in my mind of certain storylines and that, where it's been so long I can't remember where certain pieces of storylines fit. But I'm sure he was revealed to be his son last year, maybe 2008, the year prior to this. It doesn't matter anyway, but I'm sure, if it hasn't been revealed, it will be revealed at some point. But anyway, Hornswoggle was with Finlay, and causing a distraction in Finlay's matches, but the fans loved it, and it worked well. And but it didn't work well for Finlay and Hornswoggle this time, though, because Swagger was able to retain here and keep hold of his ECW championship for a little bit longer. I'm finding Swagger as ECW champion at this point very interesting. He's been a very good champion so far, and saw off Matt Hardy at the Royal Rumble, and now was able to fend off Finlay here. Good stuff. Next, All or Nothing match between Shawn Michaels and JBL. If Shawn Michaels wins, he'll be released from JBL's control he has over him. I don't know whether it was a contract or something of employment, but JBL kind of owned him, because Shawn Michaels, the storyline being Shawn Michaels in a lot of debt, and JBL was paying him to work for him or something like that. It was an interesting storyline. It was a bit strange to begin with, but it grew on me, and I didn't mind it in the end. It was something different, something fresh, and Shawn Michaels picking up the victory and finally freeing himself of JBL. If JBL had won, then JBL would permanently keep Shawn Michaels under his employ or something like that. I can't remember. It's something along those lines. Again, sorry guys, I don't have notes anymore for this. I've lost them, and like I said, I watched this one over a month ago, so my mind's a bit hazy on it. But yeah, Shawn Michaels picking up the victory in what I thought was a good match against JBL, and freeing himself finally from JBL's hold he has over him. But yeah, good story. And then I think finally we have the Elimination Chamber match for the World Heavyweight Championship, which Edge had before this complained that he got screwed out of losing his championship or something, and kept on and on and on about being added to another match. And then he ended up, I think it was Kofi Kingston he may have taken out and then took his place, kind of thing. Like I said, I haven't watched this for a month now, so I'm so sorry, guys. I should have just reviewed it the day after watching it, but everything got on top of me. But I'm sure it was Kofi Kingston that Edge had taken out as he was making his entrance, and Edge robbed his spot in this World Heavyweight Championship match, which also featured John Cena, Rey Mysterio, Chris Jericho, Mike Knox, and Kane. And I wanted Kane to win this one, but poor Kane, he got back-to-back finishers from everybody and eliminated pretty early on. Mike Knox, I don't even understand why this dude was in this match. They could have gone with somebody else. Maybe even offering it to, I was going to say Shawn Michaels, but he was on Raw at this point, wasn't he? And this was a SmackDown match, I think. SmackDown Championship at the time. I can't remember. But yeah, someone else should have had that spot, not Mike Knox. Sorry, Mike Knox. Just my opinion. I prefer you as Knox in Aces and Eights in TNA. But I didn't really like Mike Knox here in WWE. Chris Jericho did pretty well. Lasted to the final two, I think it was, between him and Edge. Rey Mysterio and John Cena, surprisingly, didn't make it to the final two. So we came down to Edge and Jericho. If I've got that wrong, guys, again, sorry. But I'm sure it was Edge and Jericho, and Edge picking up the victory. So he started the night as WWE champion, and he ended the night as a World Heavyweight champion. So it was quite a night for the Rated R Superstar. Fair play to him. He was on fire at this point, wasn't he, guys? He was. He done ever so well. And even though he kind of had to pull a few strings to get his championship matches and kind of cheated a little bit here and there, he still managed to, pull off the unthinkable and win a championship on the same night as he lost the other the WWE Championship. And he built up such a workout, and he was absolutely tired and hungry that he started munching on the chain afterwards. Did you see that on the Elimination Chamber? He was there and just giving it a good munch. But no, I'm sorry, guys. No, it was fun. It was good. Both Elimination Chamber matches were fun. The whole pay-per-view itself was really good, really exciting. I did enjoy it, and I don't really have anything bad to say about it, other than maybe my wrestlers who I wanted to win the matches didn't win. They shouldn't have put the belt on Triple H, though, in that WWE Championship match. Again, that's just my opinion. It should have gone back to Jeff Hardy, or given it to The Undertaker going into Mania. But I know I know the match that's coming with Undertaker, so at Mania 25, so I understand why they didn't with that. I can't remember what Jeff does at Mania 25, but we'll get to that when we get to it. Overall, though, I give this an 8 out of 10. Very good. No Way Out. I'm sorry it got delayed reviewing this, guys, for so long. And I hope you've enjoyed this. Give me a thumbs up if I deserve one. Comment and everything else. Stay safe, guys, and I'll continue this series on with WrestleMania 25 or 25th anniversary, which will be in the next few weeks. Thank you for watching and being very patient in regards to these 2009 WWE pay-per-view reviews. Stay safe, everybody. I'll catch you again soon, and goodbye for now.